I don't know if the flashlight makes a difference, but I'm gonna just hide for a second here. I can't hit continue. I guess I have to wait for the scene to finish. Am I gonna die if I step outside? Get back in the closet. Get back in the closet! Shut the fucking door! Okay, thank you. Pause menu. So my sister gave me a journal even though my mom said no. She said that after her first painting sold, Mom would get her a few. She gave me one of them, so I'm kind of happy about that. Nobody really knows that I'm really into writing besides my sister. This reporter met my family the other day after cleaning the house, taking the trash, and doing the dishes, wiping the floors clean, and sweeping up all the broken beer glasses, from Dad I assume. And lastly, after vacuuming the house, I was excited to see the reporter. I saw him pull into the driveway, pen and notepad in hand. As I saw him get out of his car, my dad told me that I had to stay in my room. I tried to ask him for a reason, but he just sort of pushed me and slammed the door shut. The door, just before closing shut, struck my nose and I started bleeding. It was really the first time I've ever seen that much blood. It tasted very metallic, as if someone took a cup of water and dropped a bunch of coins in there, then drank it. I never got to meet that reporter, even though I really wanted to. Marcus. Aww. Is it still happening? I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, run upstairs. I already picked up the document. Maybe they expected me to go to the upstairs closet. Continue. Oh, there we go. Did you enjoy the song? No. Do you remember what happened to her? Apparently not. Do you remember what happened to your family? I mean, I'm guessing I assume I have, like, an amnesia? The screaming, can you hear it? Currently, no. Have you seen her? Yes. Are you lying? Yes. She's watching you. Do you feel her eyes on you? Yes. Turn up. I'm in a closet. Don't you fucking do this to me. No. Do you hear the footsteps? No. Error, fuck. I can't answer. I turned around. Okay? What do you want from me? Run. There's no running. I'm so slow. Fuck. Oh my god, there's a statue up here. Where was the other closet that I could hide in? That's not safe. Oh, it's right there, by the angel. Was I supposed to hide up here? I suppose that would have been a pretty good jump scare. Hi. Oh, a note. And blood. I'm going back in here now. Happy space. No one can hurt me in my closet. I'm kind of sad. I mean, I'm only 15, but Mom and Dad are driving this whole painting thing a little crazy. They keep asking for paint for hours and hours and that's screwed up. It's not even something I'm passionate about. I really like playing the violin, but I'm not that great at it. But it's really fun. Both of my parents are really pushing this painting thing. They quit both of their jobs just to pursue it because apparently it makes them a lot of money. They never even asked if I wanted to keep doing this. I guess I don't really have a choice right now other than to keep painting. Maybe I'll make an excuse, or maybe I'll try telling them no. I wish they would pay more attention to Marcus, too. He puts so much effort in everything, and he does really well in school. It was Christmas the other week, and we had some family over. Marcus just looked so gloomy, so alone. Nobody even got him a Christmas present. Besides me, anyways. It's like he doesn't even exist to anyone else. I feel terrible. Also, Dad has been drinking a lot more lately. I mean, he always had some drinks, but he's doing it more and more. He gets scary sometimes. Can I open the store now? Oh. That wasn't open before. Yes, it works. I can't flush it. Now I can take the key. Is that for the basement? I probably wasn't supposed to see it until now. Yep. Oh, that's not a basement. What the fuck? Was I putting her in here? In fact, this looks sinister. There's a freaking saw. Oh no. Ah! That wasn't as dangerous as it should have been. Or like scary as it should have been. Oh! Where is that? Okay, well they said they don't like static, so I'm not gonna leave that on. Is that upstairs? The layout doesn't make sense here to see two doors, so it's gotta be upstairs. Okay, let's just go to the pause menu and check it out. I hate painting. Mom and Dad want me to finish one piece a week. It takes anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day for me to meet the quota on top of going to school. I tried to tell Dad to slow things down, but he wouldn't listen. Today I tried to stand up to them. I tried telling him that I didn't have the right color of red, so I wouldn't be able to finish the painting, even though I did. So he called Marcus down. He grunted. So you don't have the right color of red? You could smell the alcohol from his breath. He took Marcus and he started hitting him until blood started to drip from his nose, and eventually his lips started to tear open. He threw Marcus to the ground and continued to beat him and kick him until he was a bloody mess. He took a can of booze and poured it all over Marcus and walked off muttering something. Mom just turned a blind eye and started cleaning up the blood. Marcus sat there unconscious for a bit, and I helped him up to his room. He didn't say anything. All he did was smile. He had a wide grin on his face. I stayed with him until he fell asleep, reading his book about cars. Ew. Well, the last thing I saw was actually on the TV in the living room. Should probably go back to that. Oh shit! Oh, that's the main bedroom. I need to go in there? She didn't go to attack me. They're not letting me open anything up. Did I die? What was I supposed to do? You made me slow walk. 89264, that's the same number from before. First one. In the emails. Is that supposed to be like a bad dream?
6, 4, 8, 9,
We're still here.
6, 4, 8, 9, 2, 6, 4, 8, 9, 2, 6, 4.
Two bodies were recovered after a fire erupted inside a suburban house near a local elementary school. The fire apparently started late at night, as neighbors were the ones to report the incident. Names have not been released, but the victims were identified to be a brother and a sister in their late teens. The two were home alone while their mother was on a business trip. The brother was going to high school and also worked a part-time job at a grocery. How the fire started is not clear, but authorities have not ruled out foul play. According to investigators, a candle that was knocked over could have caused the tragedy. Officials have not ruled out foul play as a cause, but aren't suspicious of it due to the circumstances of the situation. I'm thinking a cover-up, and I'm thinking I'm actually dead. This is not real. This is an afterlife. Now that I've done that, just think different. No. Okay, I'm going to wait the next 10 seconds and then use the hint. Okay, after reading the note, I got a hint. 89264 is significant, and there is a number 6 in Roman numeral, but I don't know where the hell it is. Crap. Activate them in this order, I'll retrieve... Okay. 89264. Let's just quick note, 89264. But I don't know where number 6 is. I haven't found that. I looked for it like 3 times. Oh shit, there it is. Okay, number 6. I'm gonna call this closet. V1 E A. All right, I wrote down the order. Dining room's first. Living room. Other bedroom. This one. I need to go to the closet.
9, 2.
Main bedroom. Which is actually right here.
6, 4.
And that was supposed to open a door, I think. Retrieve the note inside. Where did it open? This one. This has been locked the whole time. This is our painting room. The screaming, the crying, can you hear it too? For eternity I have lived, and for one more I shall live on, trapped inside these memories with the devil himself. But they said there was a note, right? I haven't actually retrieved a note, I've just looked at it.
9, 2, 6, 4.
Okay, it's in here.
8, 9.
Oh, look, 2 broken vases. So much breaking. Okay, these are in order though. I like that every time I add one, it's going to be on the bottom. I can't move. Today I woke up and I can't really explain it, but my right hip just feels extremely stiff. I tried to get out of bed, but I can barely turn my body without feeling pain. Update. My parents took me to the hospital just in case it was severe or life-threatening, but the staff seemed to be clueless as to what I actually have. They said they will need to complete further x-rays, possibly even use an MRI in order to verify their diagnosis. Hopefully I won't have to pain or anything. Ugh. I also had a really weird dream. I was alone in the house with Marcus, but for some reason he was always afraid of me. Every time I would try to get close to him, he'd run away with fear. was such a weird dream, because in a way it felt like it lasted forever. Oh. Maybe he felt guilty because Dad took frustration out on him. That's blood. That's probably from Marcus. Let's go check out whatever it was that broke. Pictures fell. Did anything else actually break that I can interact with now that I couldn't before? Am I just looking at the paintings? Excuse me. I don't like that. Can you put that away, please? Destroyed this one, which is now on the ground, and destroyed the other one too. Don't you dare crawl out of that painting. Safe place. Oh, come on. Okay, there's two things here now. Let's pause while the things are trying to come at me. Okay, I don't feel safe. I'm going in the closet. Invisible wall, fuck. Here we go. Mark's note. My parents took Lola to the hospital after my sister said she felt immobile around her hip. She said it felt completely stiff, as if all of the muscles surrounding her hip had turned to bone. The other day, Dad threw me down the stairs because Lilith's painting weren't selling as much as they used to. He thought it was an entertaining way to encourage her to paint better, as he phrased it. I dislocated my shoulder on the way down. After repositioning the joint back into the socket, I made a sling with some old rags I found in the closet. It still stings, but it should heal within a few weeks to a couple months. School isn't too bad. I'm working on this little project with some of my friends. We were trying to create our own braking system for a car, something that can be controlled remotely. I wonder if I can reverse engineer it to do the opposite task, and maybe cancel the braking system remotely? That'd be an interesting challenge. As long as I don't have to stay home, right, Marcus? This is one of those situations where you should just, run away from home. To the Walker family, we had some difficulty in regards to diagnosing your daughter's specific condition, but we have concluded that it is fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva. It is very rare, very severe condition where a patient's soft tissue, when repaired, becomes ossified, basically turning into bone. Oh no, this is terrible. Because if you get surgery on that, the wound can then also turn into bone. That's horrible. Due to a mutation in the repair mechanism of their body that results in this condition. There are treatment options to slow down the process of the condition, but I admit the future looks fairly grim. In all honesty, this is what will eventually happen. The disease will spread throughout her body until most of her soft tissue, including tendons, ligaments, and even muscle, will become ossified. The most we can do is provide medication in order to relieve the pain, but other than that, the condition has always been fatal. Your daughter might be able to make it to the age of 40 if she's lucky. Please let us know what direction you would like to take. Thank you for your patience, Dr. Gammon. Yeah, this is a terrible disease because it can eventually turn into you laying there, having trouble breathing, and then eventually you can't breathe because you can't move. I can't interact with it. Am I going to get attacked when I turn my back? Let's just walk backwards. Okay, let's go. They shut the door on me. I can't open it. Okay, back to the closet. What do you want me to do?
According to a recent poll,
Oh, shit.
infidelity is at an all-time high. This may be due to marrying too young, lack of commitment, or even financial instability. Let us examine the story of Joseph and Mary Walker, the two married and bore a daughter, Lilith, who was very talented in many artistic mediums, especially in painting. Joseph and Mary also had a son named Marcus. Joseph worked as a construction worker, while Mary worked as a secretary for a local business. Soon after discovering Lilith's talents, her parents encouraged her greatly to continue and perfect her skills. Eventually, a high enough demand for her paintings allowed the Walkers to become financially stable, simply by selling Lilith's art. Both Joseph and Mary quit their jobs, as Lilith's paintings sold anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 apiece, depending on the buyer. Due to this high demand, Joseph and Mary began to live life far above their means, taking advantage of their gifted child in order to satisfy their own greed. It started off with Joseph burning Marcus with cigarettes if Lilith refused to work. Slowly, the abuse became worse and more intense, until one episode landed Marcus in the hospital. Marcus had several bruises along with a dislocated arm. The family was forced to cover up the incident and no charges were filed. This abuse continued for a long time. Marcus grew accustomed to it. It was simply a part of his life, just as much as breathing or sleeping. After Lilith was diagnosed with a rare bone condition, everything changed. She lost her ability to paint, leading the family into a period of financial hardships. Joseph wasn't able to find work due to his alcoholism, but Mary was able to find a job at her old company. Her former employer kept in touch with her throughout the years. Tension began to build within the family. Marcus usually remained passive among family affairs, but the situation gave him much joy. They were suffering, and he knew it. He couldn't have been happier. 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 He couldn't have been happier.
In case you're wondering, I was looking up to see if this was like based on a true story, because I have heard of child prodigies that are just like naturally talented like that. I wanted to know if that was like, this was inspired by what actually happened to a child like that, but apparently no mention of it. But I did see a review on Steam that was highly inappropriate. So it was like 10 out of 10, except that there wasn't a sex scene with a ghost. So if you notice me making a weird face, that was why. But yeah, the reason I was like looking that up while I was listening is because they were pretty much repeating everything that we already read. Nothing new came out of it. I can't open the door. Oh shit. Go inside. Go inside. Go inside. Someone's laughing on the other side of the door or crying. Unclear. They just knocked on the door, I'm pretty sure. Are you coming in? Don't. Okay. Close it, close it, close it, close it. Come on. Now they're slamming on the door. Okay, there's a hint. Enter the small bedroom, turn on the TV and listen to the message, pick up the note outside the door. I can't! There's someone out there! And I can't open the door. I'm gonna have to wait. Like, it's legitimately locked. Until they're done, I can't go out there. Just go back to the closet. Thanks. Oh. By the way, she doesn't like the TV. Can't turn it off. Nice. Ears are probably bleeding. Wonderful. Read the document. My parents gave me the news. So I have this condition called the thing that turns me into bone. Basically, it's a condition where my soft tissue gradually turns into bone. They said that eventually I'll lose mobility in my arms, legs, neck, everywhere until I'll need a caretaker to basically do everything for me. Right now I feel it in my arms and torso. For now, I'll just sort of stay in my bed. It hurts to walk around, and I can't really exercise or damage my body in any way, or else it'll speed up the process. I mean, I'm only 15, so this is a lot to take in. Knowing that I'll eventually become more and more immobile. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? I wish that I could stop painting, or that I wouldn't have to anymore, and this was the answer I received. The best they could do was prescribe medication for the pain. A year from now, there's a good chance that I won't be able to walk, and I'll be in a wheelchair, or worse. I just hope my family will be stable without my help. I'll be a pretty big burden. The other day, I overheard my parents arguing. My mom brought up the idea of getting a divorce. I feel like this is all my fault. Lilith. You know, honestly, if they keep pushing you, you're gonna get like carpal tunnel, and you're gonna lose your hands. This is all like a curse on them. Like, it's horrible for you, but it's also horrible for them. Hey, if I can't see it, it can't be creepy, right? No, it's still creepy. Oh. Okay. Where is that? That's at the stairs. Oh, they're coming over. Okay, back to the hidey hole. I'm gonna drink some coffee. Well, hopefully I hear it make noises instead of it not making any progress because I'm not watching it. He's slow. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Oh yeah, we want retribution.